Hello and welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. So, it is night, but not quite late enough to go to Darrow. Where do we even sleep? Oh yeah, this guy was busy. Seriously, short rest. 1 hour to recover. HP, level of exhaustion. Can I see exhaustion somewhere? Restore 1 spell slot. All dice checks are unlocked. Yeah, great, but... Where do I sleep? As in sleep. Can I just... Well, I don't want to go sleep yet. I have to speak with Darrow. Like, can we go... What is... What? The depths of Tolstad. Was this... Simi son of... Oh, impossible. Which one was the house of the goblin? Was it this? Yeah. Can we just... Can we sleep in his bed, actually? Like, what will he say? Huh? What am I rolling for? Oh. Can I take a naps now? What? No. Do not ever think about getting in my bed. You can join too. That's definitely worse. Well, let's have a buddy nap. Even worse. Extra thick. Okay, not here. Do I have... Protecting you from damage. Any loss of hit points reduced by 1. Okay. Should we go talk to Lady Sageleaf, maybe? One more time. Wait, there's 3 exits here. To the Drunk Sphinx. What? Really? Oh yeah! No, this is the entrance. Jukebox? Check out the other buttons. Only the first 3 this gets playable. What is this? Stairs up to Tolstad. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, that's another exit. Where is this? Oh. Can we sleep down in the... Oh, and Viskin... Should I ask him? No? Should I ask him about that guy, Raz?
Hmm?
Can you tell me about this guy? I don't think he can hear us. That's not the point, Cleric. Can you hear us? No, Cleric, nor am I listening. Go ahead. See? Need to run down. HWBT has a deal with him, partly because he's a neighbor and partly because he's not, you know, a normal person. Mortal. The goblin clears his throat and throws a glance back at the mortician. It's not the type you want to make enemies with, but hey, he seems to like you, so good job on that. Is he a vampire? DC 21. I can't ask him about Raz. Now, come on, there has to be somewhere to take a long rest. At the moment, it is 8:42. It was a shard. Huh? Wasn't there a way down here? Oh, here. Okay. Who the fuck are you? Listen, the green. Ooh, pretty good roll. Druid, do you have any spells for me, maybe? Focused on her work, but does not seek strife. She will help you if you do not pose a threat. Her knowledge goes deep, far below the city. Learn from her and her loneliness. Yes, please. First, what do you have? Speak with animals. I so need that. Nesrikala, Nissan of the Green. At the top of the garden lookout, you see a strange creature hunched over. She's making potions. Underneath a large red hat, her drooping gaze slowly glides towards you. Not a hat. She's got an actual mushroom growing out of her skull. Oh, really? The elf drops a final piece of mushroom into the bowl on the table and gives you a creepy grin. Nice corner you got here. Slowly and in appropriately dramatic fashion, she widens her eyes to reveal piercing red pupils. And her grin widens even more, somehow. Oh god, she's trouble. She's real trouble. Just look at the side of her head. Look at those ears, white hair, ashen hue. Those eyes. Smell seems to stay behind a bit. The goblin is staring into the wall. He looks queasy. That's the second elf I see here. Aren't they rare? City holds many folk, but elves are both few in numbers and seldom intermingle with lesser races. But look at her. This is no elf of Ilim. This is an elf of Pimea. Hello, elf? You hear a guttural chuckle leave her lips. A man delves into the garden. His sights set on the mysterious below. Are you that man? Yes, how did you know that? Goblins are not 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 the only ones who whisper underneath. I'm sure there's ghouls and goons as well. She tilts her head and comically large mushroom hat. I'm talking about plants and such. The elf stammers, or is that an idiolect? Not a speech impediment, it is her undercoast accent seeping through. She turns around, her red eyes glimmering beyond a mist of spores. This Ricala of the Green, Communism. I am underling to Hierophant of Fidana, legendary archdruid of the Undercoast, known for keeping balance, which usually means stopping any proper seafaring civilization from taking hold of the Dark Archipelago. Of course, a druid. Something esoteric going on here. You're a druid, prove it. She just gives you a goofy smile. I don't see how I can prove as such more than I currently do. She points to her head mushroom. There are indeed not many folk sitting around pretending to be mushrooms in bushes. Otherwise this city would be even stranger. I've spent my days handling primal forces, that which grows and decays. Do you know much of it? It's about nature spirits, right? Like warlockism. Spirits do inhabit all living things. Although, compared to making a deal with some fiend, I can promise you trees are much more austere. She lowers her gaze for what you realize is the first time since she raised it. I would like to hear your tale, human. There is much to be learned from your folk and your settlement in this band. She speaks as though the Earth folks' 60-something years of civilization building is nothing but a footnote in her history books. How sustainable is your lifestyle? Me in particular or my people? Both, or either. I'll think about it. Urtfolk will eventually chew through this land and be forced to expand. I've watched your people for some time from a distance. I am not one to make judgments. That's for the earth and the sea. But it worries me how few primal forces there are to keep you at bay. She places a palm against the rough floor. Ofidana has helped keep the undersea from being overtaken by unbalanced powers. Demigods, fiends, celestials, your human arcanists. Oh. Each creates a power that not only overtakes the primal, they do so with ease. That great war your kind waged upon another delayed it. But I do certainly believe it is inevitable. The primal is just another of those powers she mentions. Can be tamed, it should be. Don't worry, nature always survives. Most often it does, but look at your so-called burned coast and those cursed lands in Diminor. She means reeds. Diminor is the old name. She should have called it Old Diminor. Nature makes it through most things, but there are forces in this world that can wring the life out of every band, if it so wishes. We must stay vigilant. It takes a deep and deliberate breath. Now enough of complicated topics. Tell me, human, do you have a mate? Well, your cheeks clench. No, not good. Your companion takes a few steps further away. Don't worry, she's not hitting on you. She means it more like, are you married? Your mind races. Hostile? No. Probably not? Elaborate. Of course, I apologize if I was vague, human. I only mean, most humans in this settlement group in pairs. I wondered if those of your kind do the same. Form such long-term committed partnerships? That's a slightly less inflammatory question. No, I'm married to my work. She lowers her mushroom cap and sighs. I see. It is the same here then. The path of an esoteric guardian is to be alone. The elf starts adding some kind of oily liquid to her mushroom boil. Strange substance, golden, perhaps from the same kind of undersea whale? From some kind of undersea whale? It's just olive oil, cheap brand. If this old elf can guide you in any way, make it so. Failure. Prove attunement requires years of training. You've perhaps done a few exercises in your spare time and you've read about druidic magic. I have to try. Magic is hard. Maybe if I keep clenching, pressure, pain. Yeah, take some HP damage. I can just eat an apple. Pain can be a good teacher. Perhaps you've learned something here. The elf keeps working on her brew. Well, now it's DC 10. Well. Oh, fuck you! Come on. We got shards for this. Oh, come on! Asshole RNGesus. I'll just keep spending shards, man. This is a gacha game now. Fuck you! I'm flipping a coin and failing every time. Come on. Wow, barely. You kneel. Hmm? You need to prove it. You're attuned to nature. Interesting. Yes, yes. She places the bowl from her desk to the ground before you. You must show what you've learned in your studies. The primal forces are complicated, but you can still sense the tingle of Jor's strings through every branch and mushroom. Hold your hand over her bowl. As you reach out, the elf hums. Then she moves the bowl even closer to you. You've attempted this before. It did not go well. You believe that is all you require. Magic is not an exact science, despite what the instructors in the towers used to tell you. The esoteric in your realm does not conform to rules. That is the only rule they truly follow. Now feel the oily mushrooms inside this bowl. The strings within them, around them. Grab one of them, change it. At first, nothing. Then a twinge. Whatever you touched, it is connected with the spores, the growth, the decay. You did little, but you did something. The elf nods. What did I do? You ruined my brew. Shit. Oh, oops. You caused the fungi in the bowl to change acidity. It's subtle, but it's there. You performed an act of druidcraft, human. Use druidcraft to unlock unique interactions with the natural world. The goblin looks on, giving an uncharacteristically stunned expression. I did. She gives you a lecherous smirk. Nessun grabs the bowl and pours the mushy mushrooms onto the ground. The contents wriggle before you. Made the mushrooms come to life? No, they are supposed to move like that. Did not perform that big of an esoteric feat. Not yet, at least. She chuckles, puts the bowl back on her desk. Perhaps you can be one human I share knowledge with. That is what you wish. Please do, I want to learn. Wait, class conflict? A druid? What do you want to know, human? I want to learn how to speak with animals. That shouldn't be too hard. Oh, we just got the scroll! Nice! That is exactly what I want. Okay, bye. Don't care. Shut up. Cast it when you have an animal to speak with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, can they create magical food? Certainly. Good apple. Creates 5 apples. Each can feed a grown man for a full day. Can I have that spell? She doesn't have it. Moongore. Oh! She might keep one in the roots of poo. Yes, yes indeed. She really needs more socializing down there. Such a lovely woman. Quite the bite on her. Yeah, how can I get it? Just tell her I sent you. Moongore and I are friends. Good, good. Okay. Nature protect me. Barkskin. Yeah. I do have a spell scroll, but it's down in the roots below the garden. If you pass by, take it. Keep a cache hidden underneath Lord Pooh. Something like that. We have a password. Just say Minum Sexicas Puni. Will open right up. Bet he does. And have the other stuff inside as well, since Sage Leaf wants you to succeed. Should translate to the equivalence of my sexy tree. Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, what is Druidcraft? I would call it the most useful path of communication with nature. It can be used for many a thing, but for you, I would suggest focusing on the basics. Use it to move peacefully through the roots, to show your balanced nature to those primal spirits who roam below. What differs primal from arcane and divine forces? The answer to that could be a many. I would lean towards saying that they differ in only origin. That origin makes all the difference in the world. How do you mean? I do not know. It is like forces that flow through Jor's strings. Some flow from divine sources, some from natural, primal sources, while the arcane, it is more like plucking those strings themselves. Editing the rules, something like that. She gives you a slow nod. Well, what do you know about the tea shop? Only what the roots whisper to me. The elf leans closer, twisting her head to the side. You must delve deep, human. Something rotten happened that day. The green quakes. They fear what's to come. They whisper. Do they whisper anything useful? She leans back and lets out a resigned sigh. You do not speak with the trees often, do you? Insane behavior. What do the goblins whisper about? That the city is at fault, that Lady Sageleaf should take over, the usual. What do you think happened? I will not deliberate on things I have no knowledge about. Where's the fun in that? So you were here? No, she was much further below. Okay. What are you voting? Not a citizen of Norvik. Okay, cool. Cool. Shut up. Do not worry, the lady's runner here is not a fan of fungi. Just keeping a safe distance, alright? Uh-huh. Interesting. So, Lady Sageleaf. Do you have anywhere I can sleep? Wait. Tea shop first, cleric. Focus on that first. Tea shop first. Tea shop first. Geez, fine. Okay. Never mind. Let's load up that speak to animals. Speak to animals. Grease has been very useful. Shield of Fate. Detect alignment. Charm person. Oh, we can slot 6 of them? Okay. All of them then? Mm-hmm. Well, let's go speak to the bugbear. What is that? Oh. Oh yeah, hold on. The class conflict? Druid. Sensory effects that follow you. Can I go even deeper here? Oh. It's a long way down. Okay, we can't. Have I been here? I have not. What's all this, man? Crazy. I'm just going to quick save. Where are we now? Something shiny. Okay. Excuse me. Could hop down there. Glance at the step. Maybe not right now. What is this? Calendar. It's out of date. Circular stone slab. Whoever has worked this survey site in the past has attempted to place it in natural position. Reminds you of a copper calendar, but far, far older. This is a moon chart left by the white mane barbarians of the Divine Era. Various glyphs on the surface denote not a language, but rather sigils, I see. It seems. Decipher the current day. No. It's broken. Okay. Let's step down in a manly stride. Wait, look. Yeah, he's mining there. Well, they're both DC 5. Step down in a smarter way. Oh, I had disadvantage. Shift your weight appropriately, or at least you try to. Wait. Oh no, I slip. Right foot tries to compensate. No, both your feet have lost their grip on reality. The distant cry of a cornered goblin is far, far away from you. As your entire being is fading into nothing on the floor of this random ruin on Tostad. What? I'm dead? I refuse. Not like this. Esoteric events. Will not come out of this unscathed. That was just like with this. With the stairs. Okay. One goofy looking cat. Nice. Axel Madsen. Decent. Archaeologist. Fourth pillar of the feudal system. A spelunking, delving, digging, roaming, true-blooded adventurer. Though he's seen a lot of shit in his days, Axel still has his glowing eyes set on the next prize. The true reward of a life on the trail. Live on the trail, a hoard. He will find it one day, someday, but not this day. Perhaps you will see him again. Who are you kidding? Of course you will. Hello up there.
Yeah.
Ah! The dwarf's smoldering eyes widen as he sees you. Look, Romulus, we've got an official visiting. That doesn't make us official. I don't know what will. Peeking out over the ledge, you spot an orange monster creeping about. A rust monster. The dwarf appears friendly with it. How strange. You have a license for this? License? Didn't think you needed one to risk your life down here. Puts down his tools and strikes a pose. Let me introduce myself. I'm Axel Madsen, a dark dwarf, or as they prefer, underdwarf. Pleasure to meet you. You're a Norvikian cleric, I presume. Arcane spellcaster. A wizard. Yeah, indubitably. Uh-huh. Oh, and you've got a goblin with you. HWBT? Yeah. You're that dungeoneer looking for cats, right? More or less. Hope your lady wasn't too mad about my inquiry. I'd say annoyed is a better description, but it's fine. Just don't trespass anymore. Will do. Or I won't, I mean. But I should correct you. I'm not a dungeoneer. I'm more of a... With a bright smile, he adjusts the collar on his uniform. Well, I'm what you call a historian with ambition. As he says it, the orange beast sends an echoing hissing noise down the chamber. Exactly, Romulus. We're here on an expedition of grand proportions to find the legendary missing mine of Tulamon, of Tulinkalu, the snail folk, ancient builders of the city below. It's snail folk, I see. I figured you'd know of them, an ancient people of great esoteric might. Nothing compared to the arcanists, of course, but still impressive for beasts of yore. That sounds like a quest. Oh, yes indeed, but just to be clear, I'm not sharing the spoils just like that. So here's the deal, I'm in trouble. His pet makes a loud belching noise. Right? He mumbles and gives the monster a pat on the back. Want to help, friend? I'll help if I get paid. Sure, I've got some loot to share if that's the case. See, there are two strange ruins in this section of the city below the city. White Mane Ruins? Before the dwarves and humans, and even trolls, this place was ruled by cats. The theory goes the snails of Tulin had an esoteric mine not far from the Pillar of Jor. The mines of Tulamon. A place of thick veins with endlessly growing amber and platinum. But the walking god of the White Mane, for whatever reason, sealed it shut at some point, according to legend. Sealed esoterically, probably, since we can't seem to locate it. Esoteric seals can be broken with the right knowledge. Yes, I'm not alone in this, of course. My research have shown me clear indications that these two ruins below Tolstad are more or less unexamined, at least by skilled hands. How can you hide an entire mine? City below the city is, what is it, 4 or 5 levels of sprawling tunnels and caverns? Here under Tolstad, it's only this here top level that's in any way accessible. There could easily be some crevice far down that no one, not even the city's greatest paladins, have gotten close to discovering. So what's the problem? There's no problem with this side, but I'm almost finished here and I am unable to gain access to the second White Main ruins because it's inside HWBT territory, and they are very unwilling to allow a dwarf like me pass. Your lovely goblin friends have hired a brutish bugbear as a guard. But you're a cleric. If you can get access into their territory, then please head south. Through the Dampai caverns, there should be a White Main ruin at the end. A shrine, probably marked by a bunch of feline symbols. Just look for big cats. Yeah, what should I do? All I need you to do is tell me if you find a symbol of a sun or 2 blades, either of those, then report back to me if you're able, if you have time. Wish I could do it myself. Darn those goblins. No offense, he adds, giving your companion a nod. None taken. I really do not care. Yeah. Why are your eyes glowing? I haven't met too many underdwarfs, have you? Look, I don't have too much time, but really, once I'm done here, I can talk all you want. Okay, fine. Let's get back up. Alright, I am going to end the episode here. And we'll see what else there is to discover next time. See you then. Bye.